Well, hi, water signs. It's time for your weekly reading. I shuffled these cards really good. So if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. Let's find out what is in store for our water signs. That is Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. What is in store for our water signs, please, universe? Didn't come out. That one did, though. Okay, let's see what we got here. Confusion and stress and anxiety. Nope. That one, and that one, and that one, then that one. Okay. Water signs. The overall energy of your reading is right here, the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, that is stress, anxiety, and confusion. Being like all up in your head about something. Let's find out why this is surrounding your whole reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Eight of Swords. You're feeling trapped. You feel like you can't get out of a situation of some sort. This is a card of illusion. The Eight of Swords is, see, her feet are not bound. Her mouth is not bound. She can walk out. She can ask for help. So it's really more of a feeling of being bound by something, something that you can't get out of when you can. It's right next to Temperance. This is in your highest energy, Temperance. That is Sagittarius, the card for Sagittarius. So you might have Sagittarius in your chart or around this reading. What Temperance is your guardian angels and spirit guides working really hard to help you to overcome this feeling of being trapped. This Eight of Swords, of being stuck or unable to move. It just, it has to do with this Five of Wands. Temperance is right above the Five of Wands. So I think you're stuck in your head is where you're stuck. It's where you're trapped in this confusion and anxiety. Temperance is here to help you get balanced, to help you get your life back on track. So know that your guardian angels and your spirit guides have got your back. It's next to the Fool card. The Fool card is about leaping into things without thinking it through, going with the flow, enjoying in the moment, but finding yourself at the edge of a cliff. And the little dog too, which the Fool, cares about that little dog. So you might pull others with you, but it's just like dancing along and not thinking about any consequences until, at the edge of the cliff. So I feel like that's where you are right now. You're on the edge of a cliff. You feel stuck there. You don't know which way to go. You're up in your head about it. You've got a lot of confusion about it, a lot of anxiety about it. Your guardian angels are here to help you, though, to get through this. Under the Eight of Swords, I have the Four of Pentacles again. Stuck. You're feeling stuck in this state of confusion and anxiety. On the other side of the Five of Wands is a Hangman. You've reached out to the universe. You've asked for help about this situation because you're tired of it. The Hangman is letting you know that the universe hears you. The head is all lit up. I call this the card of enlightenment. So there are things probably in this reading that will enlighten you, and watch and look around you, because the universe, they hear you and they're trying to enlighten you so that you can get out of this state that you're in. So water signs, so far, if this sounds like your reading, it probably is. And if it doesn't sound like your reading, it probably isn't. Check your moon and rising signs. So under the Four of Pentacles, feeling stuck in a situation, a place in your life or something that's causing you all this confusion and anxiety, is the King of Swords. Now the King of Swords is possible air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be in your chart, might be around this reading. But more importantly, this King of Wands is about truth and clarity. Clarity. That's what you need. You need truth and clarity. And you need to protect yourself. So the King of Wands, male or female, has their sword up. So that is in self-protection mode. I think this is where you need to be. You need to seek the truth and the clarity in order to free yourself, okay? And you need to protect yourself that way. You need to not let whatever energy this is back in. It started with being the Fool. It started with some kind of carefree actions that you took. So that's kind of the underlying energy that it happened to get you to where you are in this reading right here. We have next to the King of Swords, now seeking the truth, seeking the clarity. You've been trying to seek it from the universe. The Four of Swords is reaching out, praying, asking for guidance from the universe. It's very spiritual. You've spent time alone, time to yourself, quiet time, rest. You've taken a lot of rest. And in the process, you have reached out to the universe, trying to find guidance out of this mental confusion here. It's right next to the Seven of Swords. This Seven of Swords, it falls right between the Four of Swords and the Hangman. Both very spiritual cards. Both the universe, you know, seeking guidance from them, seeking answers from the universe. Well, there was some kind of sneaky behavior, it looks like. Deceitful type behavior. There might be lies. There might be cheating. There could be, anything, jealousy, manipulation. It could be a number of things. I don't have any cards to clear up why this energy is here. But on each side of the universe here is this Seven of Swords. And I think that's what you've discovered, is that you're bouncing along, having a good old time, and you got caught up in something here that does not agree with you and is not wanted in your life. So you're going to have to speak your truth and protect yourself from this energy. We have the Judgment card next to the Seven of Swords. Well, this is a spiritual lesson. You're wondering, you're up in your head and you're wondering, why is this going on? Why did this happen? It's a spiritual lesson. So think about it. There's a lesson to be learned here from the universe, another card from the universe. They will blow that horn down on you lifetime after lifetime, many times during a lifetime. And if you don't learn it, it will just do it again next lifetime. So the best thing to do is pay attention, get your answers, clear your head, and keep your sword up. Don't let it happen again. That's part of the lesson. We have the Six of Pentacles here above the Judgment card. Yeah, you found yourself in a relationship where you were getting breadcrumbs. You let somebody else take control of the balance of your life. You let your happiness kind of it ended up depending on what somebody else had to give you. So I think it's right above the Judgment card. That is part of your spiritual lesson. Not to let anybody have control over your happiness. Don't depend on anybody so much that they actually have control over your life skills, over the balance of your own life. What else do we need here, universe, for our water signs? Okay. Let's see what we have. Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, I see the sneaky behavior. I see what was going on. I see what you got yourself caught up in. I have the Seven of Cups here first. Let's start here. Next to the Judgment card. This is confusion and love. Seven of Cups. All those cups have something else in them. There's no room for love. You've been picking the wrong cups of love. This is part of your spiritual lesson. You need to make sure that the next person that you pick that comes along has nothing else in their cup. So there's plenty of room for love. It sits right next to the Justice card. And this is the balancing of your scales. So, the same as with the King of Swords here. Now, this is the card for Libra. This is an air sign, and Libra is an air sign. So Libra really could be in your chart around this reading. But in the Justice card, you do balance your scales, and you do hold your sword up. So I see you learning your lesson. I see you getting your answers that you need from the universe in order to do this. So next to the Six of Pentacles, where your scales were out of balance, where somebody else had control of your happiness, is a Knight of Wands. Boy, did they bring in a lot of confusion. That is the whole surrounding energy, this confusion, stress, and anxiety. See, you leaped into a relationship that turned out to be someone just running in, male or female, running in and out of your life and causing all kinds of confusion. It's like they run in with this staff pretending or acting like it's a staff of new beginnings, and then they run out with, and it's actually just a staff of passion. So they run in and they run out of your life. Oh boy, upsetting it. Having control over your scales, giving you breadcrumbs, confusing you. Well, I see you getting it together here with this Justice card down here on this bottom line. You're figuring it out. You do feel like you just weren't paying attention. You just kind of went with the flow, and this is what ended up happening. That Fool is right next to the Ace of Cups. So you thought you were getting into this love relationship when it was actually this Knight of Wands. But also, this Ace of Cups, I think you have somebody else coming in. This is not the Knight of Wands. This is somebody entirely different. This is the King of Pentacles. This is the Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is someone who is grounded, who is stable, secure. It looks to me like they're coming in with love. I think you have it's male or female, possible earth sign coming in with a giant cup of love. And the reason that they're coming in is because you learn your lesson. It can't happen until you learn your spiritual lesson. and you learned it, and you're putting your sword up, and you're not going to let anybody come in anymore that's going to do this to your life. So you learn your spiritual lesson, and then the end comes, and that happens all the time. Once you learn a spiritual lesson, once you get past a certain issue in your life, it just opens the doors to better things. That's exactly what's going on here. And I do see a King of Pentacles, male or female, possibly an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, with lots of stability and groundedness. They're mature. They're not a knight. They're a king, so male or female, with a huge cup of actual love. Not one of these. Not one of these 7 of cups down here that confuses you. So water signs, wow, it turns out good. You are in the middle of a spiritual lesson. You're getting over it. You're learning, and you have good things coming up. Thank you for watching Quickie Tarot.